I've always been into arts, like ever since I was a kid, that I can remember. I was always told that I was like really good at drawing, just taking a pencil and drawing stuff. Back in the days when, graffiti was big, I used to do a bunch of that because I just love the colors of everything. So I was big into that. I remember when I used to paint artistic things on people's clothing. I've been really artistic all my life, and I can see, my parents have supported me all the way. I have a great family. At the base of myself, I've always just had this artistic side to it. And although my parents, wouldn't mind seeing me, being an airline pilot or something like that, they totally support what I do. So
that's great.
Yeah, and I think that it's important to be able to do something that you love.
So Paul, in your mind, what is it that makes a good photograph?
I think a good photograph to me is basically, you're trying to tell a story, trying to tell a story with your pictures. Try to get some sort of, if you're shooting a person, a character, it's a good thing to get to know them a little bit, and kind of see what pushes their emotions, if there's a certain feeling that you want them to portray, maybe you can, talk to them about some experiences that they have had. So it's a little bit about storytelling. Sometimes I feel like the people I shoot, it's more that I want them to just play a role, get into some sort of a role, pretend not that I'm taking their picture, but just go somewhere, take a little trip, and I'm gonna go ahead and document that. So I think, on the technical side of it, there are a lot of things that make a good photograph that you'll probably learn in school, but I think as an art, the rules in photography are meant to be broken, especially in the fashion world. There are no rules in fashion photography. You can do whatever you want. So that's kind of why I like that medium too. But I think what makes a good photograph is just the photographer connecting with the subject, And once you connect with that subject, then, you see it in the photos.
Very interesting.
Yeah, a good photographer that I admire too, Polo Reversi, he's good at that. He's good at, getting those emotions out of his models, and all you got to do is just look in their eyes and you see it, So yeah, that's what I think makes a good photograph.
It's all about connection.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you say for people that are thinking of taking on photography as a career? What advice would you give to them?
I would probably say go out and shoot as much as you can, and that's probably not hard to do if you love photography. I mean, who doesn't want to go out and just do what they love? So, yeah, just go out and shoot as much as you can, and try to learn from people that you admire. Go out and study a lot of people's work. Don't get caught up too much reading on the internet. I mean, there's tons of information on the internet, and it's hard to go in there and pick the pieces that you want to learn or the ones that you think you should learn. It's hard. So what I would do is I would just try to learn from the best, and kind of try not to absorb so much clutter information that's out there. So just try to learn from the best, and the only way you can do that is basically by just, looking at these photographs and trying to see what they have in common, or their use of colors or whatever, and just try to paint that picture and kind of make it your own. Definitely, put your name out there, try to assist some photographers that you like, and I'm always open to that. I get asked all the time if, people can come out and assist me at my shoots, and I don't mind that. I like to teach. Learn from people that you admire, and practice, and just go out there and do it.